Now, as you know, not the best weekend for Joe Biden. In great detail last night, I explained how there is incredible crossover between his handling of classified documents and Donald Trump's, and I went into the great detail about what was inside that report, about just how shot the president's mind is. But I must say, I did love the front page of the New York Post that came out after the report, which was pretty simple. He was an elderly man with a poor memory. And that, of course, was cited by the Department of Justice as the main reason why, despite the fact that he did every single thing that Donald Trump did, including talking about classified information with a ghostwriter who wiped the tapes. But the idea about whether Biden's mental faculties are a side issue and made up by the media or not, we'll have a look at this poll today from NBC.
76% of voters have major or moderate concerns about Biden not having the mental and physical health for a second term. That includes more than half of Democrats.
Now, again, let's charge Joe Biden by his own standards. My colleague Chris Kenny, again, 5 o'clock, make sure you check this out. He found this statement that was made when he was running for president the third time, but the time when he won.
If I were to run, I think they're going to judge me on my vitality. Can I still run up the steps of Air Force Two? Am I still in good shape? I think it's totally legitimate for people to ask those questions.
Well, when it comes to running up the steps, we all know what the result is. When it comes to walking away from a microphone, we all know what the result is. When it comes to riding his bike, we all know what the result is. And then, of course, there's him just randomly falling asleep in international events. That one, of course, was climate change conversations in Scotland as he fell asleep as well in meetings in the White House. So by his own standards, things have fallen a little bit since he became the president. And when it comes to how he speaks, well, this.
Anyway, and I don't want to, well, maybe choose my words. Anyway, I mean, Putin's kleptocracy, yeah.
Oh, but of course he's just got a stutter. But what about this? In the absurdity of the way American media works, the lady who used to work for the president as his spokesperson in the White House, now is a completely independent member of the media working on NBC. And this was her take about the very bad weekend of Joe Biden.
If you're sitting in the White House and on the campaign right now, you're absolutely banging your head against the wall at the way that the Thursday report has been covered, given all of the things that have happened this week, including, and I know you asked Chris Christie about this, the fact that Donald Trump yesterday suggested that Vladimir Putin should have free rein in attacking NATO allies. Yeah. And what do we see when we wake up this morning? Wall-to-wall coverage of whether a guy who's 4 years older than his opponent is too old to be president.
Quick tip, by the way, I would be banging your head against anything in the White House because obviously there's not enough brain cells in the Oval Office.